This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with transfer news, scores and stats all in the one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. The app is free. To watch more of this video, get over and join us on Patreon.
They're losing a player that's been announced. Ramsay, Adam Ramsay's moving to Juventus, which we all knew. £400,000 a week he's going to be on. He's going to be the highest. It's going to be the highest wage for an Englishman, for a British player, I think it is, of all time.
Bonkers.
Is it though? Is it bonkers though? If you think about the market.
Well, hang on, £400,000 a week to kick.
No, that's bonkers. That is, we know that's bonkers.
Right?
That's not.
And he's not Lionel Messi, right? So that again makes it bonkers for me. However, the way it will be done is what Juventus will say, we'd have had to pay 20 million, 30 million pounds to get a player of his ability into the club and then pay him 150 grand a week or whatever on top of it. So we're getting them for probably cheaper than what they thought they'd get them for. But I mean, that's what happens, isn't it? That's the whole thing with Bosmans and all that. If you're in a position of strength. And listen, let's have it right.
What long's the contract?
4 years, isn't it?
So that's a deal worth about £83 million.
So yeah, like me first said, what I first said, bonkers. Is Adam Ramsay worth £83 million?
But what do you think he'd be worth in the open market?
If he had like 3 years left of his contract, he's 28, isn't he?
Yeah.
30 million maximum. I would say a 28-year-old. I mean, we paid 40 million.
Well, if he was on £150,000 a week, that'd be 31 million.
Yeah.
So if you factor in a transfer for 50, which is probably what he'd go for now. Which I know that's ridiculous.
I don't think he would. £50 million, Adam Ramsay.
We bought Richarlison for £50 million.
We didn't. We paid 28.
Well, you know what I mean.
But and he's 21.
Yeah, no, but that's
no, I know. Well, that's how they. That's obviously.
Also, he's got other people. He must have had other people that would have insisted the party.
Yeah.
So
because he wouldn't have given that Juventus. So yeah, I mean, listen, he'll do well for them because he's going into a league which is a little bit slower than the Premier League. He's done very well for Arsenal. He'll give Juventus something a little bit different than what they've got. They'll be breaking from midfield and getting past Ronaldo and getting past Dybala and people like that. And what is it with Welsh players? Just love playing with Ronaldo. Gareth Bale feeding them.
Well, the thing about Juventus is though, they've had obviously a tradition of having Welsh players.
Yeah, John Charles, didn't he? Yeah. Back in the day.
Ian Rush.
Rushy as well. Yeah.
So you know,
there you go. Ramsay
Welsh
following the Welsh thread. I mean, it was great that we named two. So
this is the third.
It's the third one.
Yeah, but for that,
No, but again, he's a very, very good footballer, Adam Ramsay. I'd love him at Everton because he gets goals from midfield.
I'm glad he's made the move.
But it's good. It's good to see players sometimes from this Premier League going out into other leagues and branching out a little bit. And you know, I think it'll be a great experience for him. And Juventus will be getting a player. I watched them the other week, and they're obviously brilliant in their league, but a lot of their midfield players like Emre Can and people like that, Khedira, very defensive minded. I mean, I love Bentancur. He doesn't play all the time, he's only a young lad, but again, he's pass it. They haven't got anybody breaking from
I'll tell you what though, Ryan Giggs will be made up, won't he? Having Bale at Real Madrid, having him at Juventus, I mean, that says a lot about the Welsh,
the talent,
you know, the talent that they can draw on, and the experience he'll be getting. Because Juventus now, this season they're looking promising. I think next season, if he can go and get a goalie as well, a top class goalkeeper, then I think they
should
be.
Go and get Jan Oblak. Really, that's who they should get. Try and get him in, because then they'd have like a mountain in goal who could genuinely replace Buffon.